the Believe in Iowa State podcast. I'm your host Tyler Carter.
And I'm Eric Hessing.
Eric, how you doing today?
You know, it's about that time, Tyler. It's about that time in the summer. We're getting to the dog days. And yesterday I made either the smart decision or the not smart decision to play the fight song when I was at work.
Mm-hmm.
Uh I'm ready for football, Tyler. Are you ready for football?
I'm ready, man. We are officially 35 days away.
How are you coping with your footballitis? How are you coping?
Man, I literally just watched yesterday I was watching a highlights package of the biggest comebacks in like the last 10 years. Watching that, I've been rewatching games from last season. I already
Did,
rewatched Farmageddon, so
did they have like a ranking of like the biggest? Was it like the biggest comebacks or whatnot, and they ranked them, or did they just like here are the comebacks chronologically, or
it so
how is this particular highlight set up?
Uh, it was basically just random, like stuff within like probably within like the last decade. Like they showed that TCU Baylor game. I believe that was in 2015 or 2016, where Baylor
Okay,
was up, or where TCU was up by 3 touchdowns, and then Baylor came back and won 61-58. That crazy game. Um,
wasn't
so
that in 2014?
yeah, you're right. It was in 2014.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. It was a decade ago,
Right.
but
Right.
yeah, yeah. What do you think? Now I gotta ask. What do you think is the best Iowa State comeback?
Mm. No.
Because most people would go to 2011, but that's just like the beating the highest ranked team, crazy end of the season, just to go 6-7.
Right.
We've had other comebacks that I to, I think this one might be obvious for me.
Mm-hmm.
I for me it's the 2020 Texas game
2020 Texas game.
that put us into the Big 12 championship. That's probably what I'll say. That's probably the biggest comeback. But shoot, we've had Kansas State 2018. We've had
I
comebacks last year. Maybe not
okay.
sizable ones, but what do you think?
I think it's got to be that. It's got to be 2018 K State because when they were up 38-21, I'm like
But what about 2018 Oklahoma
2018
or
Oklahoma.
2017? Sorry, 2017
So in
Oklahoma.
17 Oklahoma, yeah. I mean that was more of a win, but we also were down. We were down like 14-0, and yeah, but like the the way the K State won was like I don't even know. Like I had no hope when they were up 30. They were up 38-21, and that was a five. And the most embarrassing thing about that, and that was a 5-6 K State team that put 38 points up on us, and then we scored. Then we got that sack fumble return, and then David Montgomery came in, and then it was just absolutely amazing and to win that game because I had no hope that we were going to win that game at all. And it was just pure elation. I think that was probably the most shocking
I
thing.
mean, think about how many Cyclone legends that gave everything were
Oh
playing in that game.
man,
David Montgomery. Was that the last game we saw David Montgomery and Jack Trice? I think
I
it was.
mean
That was senior day, right?
that was senior day, and
Yeah,
obviously
that was.
that one BS Drake game the next week. But
Oh,
yeah,
right. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I forgot. I blocked that out of my memory. Oh my
God, I
gosh.
know that was.
But the what was I gonna say? That had Brock Purdy in it. That
Mm-hmm.
had David Montgomery, my favorite football player, David Montgomery. That had Mike Rose in it. I mean, think
Yep,
about just guys who carved the history of Iowa State and what it's become now.
definitely.
I still got to go with that Texas comeback because just how much that meant to the fan base, to me, to everyone. That hey, we got a shot at this. We beat Goliath. We're going to the championship.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about what could have been the greatest comeback the next week or in 2 weeks, but at least we made it. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. We're to the part of the year where that's what we're watching every night. We're watching highlights. We're watching Tavon Austin highlights. We're watching.
That is an elite highlight package. Like if you, oh snap! It looks like we lost Eric. I'm gonna try to get him back in here. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about this, guys. We are having some technical difficulties. Let's see if we can get him back in here. But yeah, like what we were talking about before, with Eric is, everybody's basically getting to that point now to where they're football hungry and like they're just craving football, watching the old highlight tapes. And like we said, the Tavon Austin highlight tape. If you have never watched that, that's just something as a football fan that you just got to watch. That's an elite. That is an elite highlight package, right there. So definitely must watch. I should say. Uh, but yes. But what we want to do, talk about today mostly is recording. If y'all could just give us a few seconds. Uh, Sorry about this. I know we have some technical difficulties trying to get him back in. Sorry about this. All right, Eric, welcome back. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but Eric is back. Um, Eric, yeah, we were talking about um, um, the Tavon Austin tapes, man. Yeah, that is an elite highlight tape. Okay.